Hello everyone, my name is Kieran. Welcome to another Manchester United live stream tonight. I'm going to begin my verdict on some Manchester United news, which has recently come out from a French publication, L'Equipe, which is linking Zinedine Zidane with the Manchester United job. Now, obviously, we have spoken about Jose Mourinho potentially leaving the club and people's options, and you guys' options on who you would want if Jose Mourinho was to leave Manchester United. And Zinedine Zidane is a name which has come up very, very frequently. So this bit of news is very, very intriguing, and I wanted to give my opinion on it. So we are here right now. A few of you guys have just joined me in the stream, as you can see there. So I'm just gonna say hello to you guys. Welcome Asian Gamer, welcome to stream, mate. Thanks for joining. Welcome Daz's Football Stan, welcome to stream. Thanks for joining. Welcome Crazy Piece of Gaming as well, and welcome King Ols, welcome to stream. Thanks for joining. But yeah, guys, if you haven't already, please do feel free to leave a like on the stream. That'd be absolutely fantastic. And also, let me know what you think about Zinedine Zidane. What do you think of him? Also, if you guys aren't watching this as a stream and watching this as a video, I urge you to leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Do you think Zidane would fit the Manchester United? Do you think he'd be a good replacement for Jose Mourinho? Let me know your thoughts. But obviously, I'm going to just tell you through the story, the reason why this is a story. Basically, in a French publication, L'Equipe, I mean, with all the transfer rumours it pumps out, you guys will probably know L'Equipe by now. It's probably one of the top French publications for sports news, and it has come out saying that Zinedine Zidane wants the Manchester United job and is interested in it if Jose Mourinho was to leave Manchester United. Now, it's very interesting because a lot of United fans, as I said at the start, are pinning Zinedine Zidane as one of their favourites to take over if Jose Mourinho does in fact leave Manchester United. So, as I said, this piece of information is very, very interesting because it makes the debate even more real and the possibility of Zidane coming to United even more real. So, I just wanted to give my thoughts on it, and hopefully you guys can give your thoughts on it as well. I've just done that, great. Anyway, we'll have to have it black then, won't we? We'll have to have that black. I've just taken it off for no reason. Anyway, Dazza says, are you taking calls, mate? Because you know I love calling in. Yeah, I know you love calling in, Dazza. I love having you on. I will be doing Skype a bit later on in the show, so stay tuned. And I will be telling you when Skype is open, as usual. I just like to get my kind of opening statement in, set out my stall for what this stream's going to be about, and then you guys can call in as usual. But obviously, Zidane for me is a fantastic coach. There's no doubt about that. You can't go to Real Madrid, win 3 Champions League titles in a row, and not be considered as one of the best managers. Right now. Obviously, he did leave Real Madrid because he thought that Real Madrid were in need of a change, and that is true. I think obviously Real Madrid, winning 3 Champions Leagues, four Champions Leagues for the club on the bounce. They might need a new challenge. I think Zidane is also looking for a new challenge as well, and it does seem that he's looking at the Manchester United job. Now, obviously, as Manchester United Fans TV that says there, welcome to stream, mate. He says this is fake news. It may well be fake news. To be fair, I mean, I don't know because I'm just sort of reporting on something which a lot of Manchester United, Man United fans and Man United journalists are also reporting on. So I thought I'd just weigh in and give my thoughts on whether Zidane would be a good fit for United. And for me, I think out of all the options that are out there, if Jose Mourinho was to leave, I'd probably say that Zidane for me would be my favourite to come in. I mean, there's some United fans who are out there saying that they want Jose Mourinho sacked so they can bring in Zidane, which is, for me, it's completely nonsense. I think Jose Mourinho is the right man for the job right now, and for me, I think if Jose Mourinho goes by his own accord, or if the board sack him, or if the club sack him, then I think Zidane might be a decent option for us to bring in. So, but that's not me saying I want Jose Mourinho out. I am firmly Jose Mourinho in. So, that just to clear anything up. I think Zidane, the way he plays, and the fact that he'll be coming to Manchester United with 3 Champions League winners medals around his neck, under his belt, whatever you want to call it. he's got the pedigree. It just shows he's got the pedigree. He's worked with some of the best players in the world, and I think if he did come to Manchester United, I think he wouldn't be that bad. I think he actually would do a decent job. So for me, I think Zidane would be a decent fit for the, a fit for the team. Obviously, you guys might have a different opinion, and if you do have a different opinion, please do leave your thoughts in the live chat as usual. Rasmus says hi. Welcome to stream, Rasmus. Thank you very much as always. If you haven't already, guys, please do feel free to leave a like. That'd be absolutely fantastic. And yeah, what are your thoughts on Zidane? Do you think he'd be a good fit for Manchester United? And do you think he actually wants to come to United and his style of play would fit Manchester United? Please do let me know in the live chat. Daza says Real Madrid are winning 2-1. Yeah, obviously the Super Cup between Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid is happening right now. Obviously United were in that last season. We did actually lose 2-1 to Real Madrid. So will history being repeat itself once again? I mean, Real Madrid have basically been the kings of that competition ever since they've continued to win the Champions League 4 times in a row. So fair play to them. Dazza, yeah, there will be Skype calls today. Obviously, I'm just kind of getting my opening statements in and reading a few of the comments, and then I'll let you know, don't you worry, when Skype is open. Rasmus says, for me, Zidane has worked with a team full of stars. Not sure how he'll do with a team that isn't full of stars, sadly, like our current team. Yeah, I agree. I mean, that is one of the things, obviously, Zidane, being a Real Madrid manager, works with some of the best players in world football and is very, very used to not having too much of a challenge. Obviously, in La Liga, really their only challenges are Barcelona and Atletico Madrid. But in the Premier League, every single team you go up against, is a challenge. So they need to really, butt their ideas up if Zidane was going to come to United, and he'd have to maybe change his style of play. But look, I don't know, but it's a good point, Rasmus. It's a good point. Shannon Mark, welcome to the stream, mate. Thanks for joining. He says, chuff a durry, surely, yeah. I haven't been chuffing many durries recently, but you never know. You never know. Go on holiday in a bit, but anyway. Man United fan says, Man United, I need a new manager for another 2, yeah. And he also says, how's your brother? My brother's fine, mate. My brother is absolutely fine at the moment. I don't know where he is, but I think he's good. He also says, why did Ronaldo go to Juventus? Well, I mean, I think Ronaldo went to Juventus because he wanted a new challenge. I think he was kind of, he won 4 Champions Leagues with Real Madrid, won it all basically, and he wanted a new challenge and wanted to test himself in a different league. So he went to Juventus. So that's fair play to him. Dazza says Ronaldo went to Juve because he's dumb enough to play for them. Yeah, I mean, I think obviously Juventus might not win anything, but I do think that obviously Juventus, I mean, it's a new challenge for him. There's no doubt about it. There's a new challenge for him, and I think with these big stars, with these big names, you need new challenges. It'll get boring if you just or if you're always at the top, winning stuff, playing in the same team all the time. And Ronaldo has got the caliber to play all over the world, and I guarantee you he will demonstrate that at Juventus. He's already scored his first goal. It's a decent goal. Great finish as well, so fair play. Dazza says, Juve won't win at all this season. Well, maybe. To be fair, Juventus, they do look a very, very strong team with Ronaldo, but I say that, well, obviously any team is gonna look strong with Cristiano Ronaldo in their team, so there you go. Cheers, Shannon. Appreciate it, mate. Appreciate it. He says, love your work, mate. Thank you so much, Shannon. Appreciate it. Really appreciate it. And yeah, appreciate the support, guys. And if you guys have not already, please do leave a like on the stream. That'd be absolutely fantastic. But now, if you guys would like to call in, please do feel free to call in on the Skype and the link in the description down below. Not a link, but my Skype name is in the description down below. Welcome Crazy Pizza Gaming at Plays 11, and welcome the Price HD. Welcome to the stream, mate. Thanks for joining, guys. If you haven't already, please do feel free to leave a like. That'd be absolutely fantastic. But thank you very much for coming back. Rasmus says, part of me thinks that he wants to brag about having won Champions League within 3 teams. So in a sense, wanting to show that he's better than Messi. Yeah, obviously there is always that kind of dynamic, isn't there? There's always that kind of rivalry between Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. So I do think it could be something to one-up Messi and kind of, completely shut down the debate that he is the best of all time. So it's a good point. But yeah, I've got a call from Dazza right now, so I will be taking calls, guys, if you guys want to call in. But I've got a call from Dazza coming in right now, coming in hot. So let's hear what he has to say on the matter. Crazy Beast Gaming Plays 11 says, I don't support Man United, I support Arsenal. Well, I'm still happy that you're on the stream. But we've got Dazza back again as always. Thanks for coming back on, Dazza, appreciate it. Obviously, we are talking about the potential of Zidane coming to United now. I'm not sure if you probably have seen the rumours in, L'Equipe about Zidane wanting the Manchester United job. First of all, I just want to ask, do you think there's anything behind these rumours? And if so, do you think Zidane would be a good fit for Manchester United if Jose Mourinho was to leave the club?
Can you say that again? You lagged a bit.
Okay, basically I was just asking you about whether you thought Zidane... do you think, obviously the rumours have come out in L'Equipe, do you think there's any kind of substance behind the rumours? Or do you think that Zidane... and if there is substance behind the rumours, do you think that Zidane would be a good fit for Manchester United?
Well, I think Zidane would be a good fit for United, but obviously he would struggle for the last couple of games because the Premier League is a tougher league than the Spanish one. But first of all, to be honest, I don't see Jose Mourinho leaving at all this season. He won't leave until, I believe, after the season, at least, because a lot of the clubs that he's been manager of, he's been manager of them for at least 2-3 seasons. So I think he will get the rest of the third season here, and I think he'll probably go, because I know there's a lot of United fans who've had enough of him because his style of play seems to be crap, because we just seem to be playing park the bus and seem to be lacking a lot of endeavour and stuff in a lot of the games. And obviously, yeah, he's definitely going to stay for this season. But I would say Jose in. But if it gets to Christmas and we're not in the top 4, I would want him sacked.
Fair enough, mate. I think I was on Man United fan stand as well, and he same as you as well, and then he said the same thing, and I do kind of think we should only judge Jose Mourinho and this Manchester United team when they do get to Christmas and around that sort of time, because right now we can't really judge what's happening because we need to see the depth in the squad. We need to see everyone play and see their performance, and until Christmas time we won't be able to see that. A few comments here. Shannon Mark says Shaw or Young. I think obviously Luke Shaw did brilliantly in his first game against Leicester. Got his first professional goal of his career, so happy for him as well, and to get the winning goal as well was great for him. But obviously, I think Jose Mourinho prefers Ashley Young, which I'm not sure if you guys, think that's a good thing or not. But obviously, Jose Mourinho does seems to have a soft spot for Ashley Young, in terms of wanting him to be the rock at that left back, wanting to play most of the game. So that's Jose Mourinho's opinion. So I think, unfortunately, Ashley Young is going to be played a lot more. But I do think if Luke Shaw can keep himself fit, I think he still could have a decent career at United, because Ashley Young will not be here forever. The Price HD says, I don't think they will sack him. Mourinho will have to do something in order to get sacked. Yeah, I don't see them sacking Mourinho. I agree with you there, mate. I think obviously Jose Mourinho. I think the only way Jose Mourinho is going to get Jose Mourinho is going to get out of the job is if, as you said, something goes drastically wrong. If we're 16th by Christmas or something like that, I think he is going to stay to the end of the season, and I think the board are going to keep him to the end of the season. And then at the end of the season, we'll see where we're at. Welcome Norwich Fans TV, by the way. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. He says, get their new manager and then lose office, and then you come to the Championship. Yeah, I hope we don't go to the Championship, to be honest. I don't think we will, but yeah, if you haven't already, guys, please do feel free to leave a like. That'd be absolutely fantastic. But Daryl obviously asked you there about the Zidane rumours, but obviously, with the Jose Mourinho situation as it is right now, we talk about a lot his style of play and the way he plays football. I'm not sure, whether you obviously a lot of United fans don't like it. I think it's quite boring. But do you mind the style of play if we get the results, or do you think it's more about the result? It's more than results. It's also about getting the results in the right way?
Well, it's an interesting one. I mean, obviously it's 50-50 really, because there's times where, you know, we don't really play well and we end up, you know, with results like the Leicester City result. Although we won 2-1, which was okay, but it wasn't obviously the result that we wanted. And obviously if we played a lot better, I think we probably could have won 4-0. But on the other side of things, yeah, I'm pretty much on the other side of things where, you know, where there's a lot of people like me who just says, you know, it might not be the best of performances from us, but really the performance doesn't matter because, you know, at the end of the day, the results matter. And I'm that type of person. I think I don't really care if we play good, bad, or absolute pants shite or something like that. At the end of the day, all I care about is the United result.
Yeah, no, I have to agree to you guys. I think, you know, for me, I think even if our starter players are not great, I agree. I just think the result is what matters really.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, if we play bad football but we get the results, I'm not too annoyed about that. And I think if we won the league playing the way Mourinho is now, obviously I'm not going to complain because, you know, we won the league title. And I think there's some United fans out there who think, you know, it's about the manner that you win. But for me, it's just the way that we do win. I mean, beggars can't be choosers in the sense that, you know, we haven't won a league title for 5 seasons. You know, we can't really we can't just be sitting here and going, oh, you know what, you have to play a certain way to win. We can't just win playing really badly. You know, a win is a win at the end of the day. Let's get that straight. So for me, I'm not too fussed if we play, you know, bad football or good football, as long as we get the 3 points. Because to me, it will always be entertaining as a Man United fan watching Manchester United. I will never be bored or not entertained because I'm watching my team play. So yeah, the Price HD says I'm very confused because the Edward Wood hates Mourinho, but they are keeping him in charge. Would personally like to see players like Martial get the game time they deserve. Yeah, I totally agree. I think, you know, Martial definitely deserves more game time. Mourinho actually, after the Leicester game, you know, said that, you know, he would have brought Martial on if it wasn't for the lack of substitutes he had at his disposal, which is fair enough. But I mean, I do hope he can stick to his word and he can get more pitch time. And I do think he will get more pitch time at Manchester United. And hopefully, we will see Martial really show everyone what he can do. Because last season, unfortunately, he was very patchy in the sense that he didn't really, you know, do it consistently enough. Mainly because he didn't get a consistent run in the team. But when he was on form, he's very, very, you know, hard to stop. So hopefully we get to see the better side of Anthony Martial. So yeah, Shannon Markle says, talk me through Waz's assist. Class is permanent. Yeah, well, Wayne Rooney's assist for DC United was absolutely unbelievable. The tenacity that he showed to get back and, you know, make that tackle and put the ball on a plate for their striker in the 95th minute. Ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Shows that class is permanent. I totally agree. And also, welcome Karen Butter Sport. Welcome to the stream. If you haven't already, guys, please feel free to leave a like. That'd be absolutely fantastic. But obviously, on Sunday, we are playing Brighton and Hove Albion. Incidentally, I won't be here for that game, but I will be doing kind of previews and reviews and stuff for it. So don't you worry about that. But
I'll be doing a watch along for that, I think.
Yeah, so go check out Daryl's watch along. His link is in the description, as always, down below. But for me, I think, you know, it's going to be a difficult game. Obviously, we'll do a proper preview for it. You know, in due course. And I have actually sorted out a collab with Brighton Fan TV as well. So, well, it's good to it'll be good to get an opposition view as well than just me talking. But anyway. Obviously, Dal, we've got the Brighton game coming up. From the performance from the Leicester game, what do you think you would change in terms of team selection for that Brighton game? Because it's going to be a completely different task, you know, going away to Brighton on a Sunday afternoon. It's going to be a difficult task for us. So, what would you change about the team?
Well, it's hard to say who I would change. I think. I know Matteo Darmian did rather decent, to be honest with you. but I don't think he's as good as Antonio Valencia. If Antonio Valencia is available, get him in the squad. We need a strong back four because Brighton are no mugs. We know that Brighton are no mugs. Atletico Madrid have just equalised. Just sorry about that.
There you go.
I'll let you know that. Yeah, I mean, Brighton are no mugs when it comes to Premier League football. They finished 15th last season for a reason. They might not have been, they weren't a very good Premier League club last season, but they got the results that mattered. And that's the same thing with United. We need results. I don't give a crap on how we play against Brighton, whether we concede a goal or what. As long as we get the 3 points, it's the important thing. We need to get these perfect starts again. We need to get another perfect start like last season. It won't be 4-0. It won't be an easy game. We're known for doing absolutely shite at the Amex Stadium. We're not very good there. And we haven't been last season. Last season we were down below 1-0 because of a bit of a scrappy goal. And, you know, one player that we do need to watch out for, Glenn Bowie, because he is a fantastic player on the ball. He's, you know, very good on the ball. He knows what he's doing. He knows where the goal is. And, you know, they've obviously made a couple of signings. They've made a signing, Jacka, the guy with an extremely long name, Jacka Suabano or something like that. I can't pronounce his name. Unless anyone else knows what his name is in the live chat. I don't know what his name is. They have made a couple of decent signings. I know their first game, obviously, Watford, they were expected. They were, obviously, that was a game that Brighton expected to win, and they didn't. This game, Brighton will be going in it as underdogs. They'll be wanting to prove a surprise to the Premier League. They'll want to prove United that they are no mugs. They are no mugs. Because if we park the bus and just let them come at us, we're going to get absolutely whopped. Trust me.
Yeah, I totally agree. You know, you cannot underestimate any side in the Premier League. There's no doubt about that. So, you know, I exactly. I mean, I think they're going to want to prove a point. Obviously, it's the first home game of the season for them, and they'll want to start well. And I think, you know, we played them last season on their last home game of the season, so they wanted to finish well then, and they're gonna want to start well here. So we're gonna have to be on our toes, and going away to any side in the Premier League is a difficult task. And Brighton, they've made some decent signings as well, so it's gonna be difficult. But yeah, thanks for your call, Dazza. Appreciate it, mate.
Yeah, anytime. Thanks so much.
Yeah, and go check out Dazza's channel in the link in the description down below as well. But yeah, thanks for coming on, Dazza. Appreciate it. And yeah, also guys, if you haven't already, please do leave a like on the stream. That'd be absolutely fantastic. I have seen the amount of dislikes, and I don't know why you guys don't like this, but anyway, it's all right. It's all right. You guys can. It's a free world. It's a free world. You guys can leave dislikes if you would like to. I don't mind. But the Price HD says, do you feel like the Man United job is a poison chalice? Ever since Ferguson, it's been difficult, and nobody can seem to handle United. Exactly. I think you might be right there. To be fair, and I think every United manager who's come in hasn't really done well. I think obviously you look at David Moyes, who everyone thought was the chosen one, obviously chosen by Sir Alex Ferguson to be the new manager, and he was gone by the last 4 games of the season. Louis van Gaal, came in for a few seasons. His style of football, people didn't like it, so he got sacked, and the way he got sacked was ridiculous. So yeah, I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. It's a bit weird. But I think it could be a poison chalice. But you know, you would have thought someone like Jose Mourinho would have been the right man to kind of step up and and take the job, because for the Man United job, you need real balls of steel. You need a winning mentality. So we were hoping that someone like Jose Mourinho would be the right man. And I think I think Zidane as well could also, do a decent job. Rasmus says, I don't understand what the dislikes are for though. Yeah, I agree. If you guys want to give reasons for them, that'd be great. But hey, I've just missed the call. I do apologise, Man United fan stand. Please do call in again. I have missed your calls. I do apologise. But as I said, guys, obviously, if you do dislike the video, please do feel free to, please do feel free to let me know why. Because I want to improve. I do want to improve my streams. So yeah. But we are getting a call now from Manchester United fan stand. And I was on their channel a bit later this afternoon. So if you want to go check that out as well. There might be a link in the description, I'm not sure, but if there isn't, then go onto my channel page, and their channel is on like the sidebar of channels. So we're here with Man United Fan Stand. Welcome to the stream, mate. First time on my channel, which is great. So obviously, you know, I was talking to you earlier about the Zidane rumours. Obviously, I'm going to ask you the same thing I asked Daryl. Obviously, you've seen the Zidane rumours and things. Do you think there's any kind of weight behind these rumours? And if so, do you think Zidane would be a good fit for Manchester United?
Yeah. I think Zidane, he would do well with. I think his style of play would definitely suit us, and I think he could be one of the next Alex Fergusons one day there. But you know, I think it is safe to say that Fergie's always going to be better than him. But I'm happy with Mourinho as manager though, and I want Mourinho to stay at Manchester United. But I really want Zidane, so I'm kind of Mourinho out and kind of Mourinho in, because the reason why I am kind of Mourinho out is because I want Zidane. But I want Mourinho to stay because I think Mourinho is still the man for the job though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's fair enough. It's fair enough. I think obviously Zidane, I think he's a great manager, and you know, we've seen the fact that he's won Champions League titles. He's won everything that that La Liga has to offer, to be honest, and he's got that winning mentality. And I think he could be one of the candidates out there if Jose Mourinho was to leave, to kind of be able to take the huge responsibility that the United job has, really. But yeah, I also agree that I am Jose Mourinho in, like you, and I think Jose Mourinho needs to be given to the end of the season until we properly judge what his effect on this club has been. And I think still potentially this season we could win a league title. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think that we can still win the league title this season? Do you think we can make a realistic push for the title?
Yeah, I think we've still got high title hopes, but the thing which annoys me is that even some Manchester United fans, but other team fans as well, they are underrating us at the moment though, in where we're going to finish in the league. And yeah, I believe that we can go on and win the league, definitely. But the thing is, I think for Mourinho to save his job, I think so we have to have a good season in the Premier League, and like for example, if we don't win it, but we have to have a good season in the Premier League. But if we win the FA and win the FA Cup, I think that would save his job. So if we finish second in the Premiership,
yeah, probably.
Yeah, second in the Premiership, then win the FA Cup, then yeah, I think that would keep Mourinho's job.
Yeah, probably, just about. I mean, I think a lot of United fans, there are some people I've seen on social media especially who are saying that, if Jose Mourinho doesn't win the title this season, they're looking that they're saying, you know what, he doesn't deserve to be manager of United. So I don't know. I think obviously he has had 3 seasons, and to go 3 seasons without winning the Premier League at Manchester United, with the fans being so thirsty for that Premier League title, not winning it for 5 seasons is a long time. So I don't know. I still think Jose Mourinho is the right man. And I think if we do mount a decent title challenge this year, I think he probably will still be in a job by the end of the season. But yeah, I think obviously you've given your thoughts on Zidane there, and I do sort of kind of agree with you. But I think it's obviously another question I want to ask you is obviously the same thing I said to Daryl. Obviously, away from the managerial talk. In fact, no. Right, let's scrap that. I've got one more question to ask about the kind of managerial talk. Basically, obviously, the handling of players from Jose Mourinho has been questionable. Obviously, the handling of Martial, Pogba, the relationships between those sort of people, and also the board as well, has definitely been questioned. Do you think Zidane will do a better job at maintaining good relationships between the players and the board?
Yeah. I think Zidane would get on quite well with the board, and Zidane's not a negative manager, and he's a manager which doesn't really get into much arguments with the players, and Yeah. But with Mourinho, like, arguing with the players, it kind of wastes a bit of time, though, and that's annoying.
But that's the thing, you don't want to hear your manager coming out and being negative in press conferences. It's just detrimental to the team.
It's frustrating because it happens literally every week.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I thought this on Friday, when he came out, he was quite praising of a lot of the players as well.
Yeah.
But I think, I think that. I mean, he can be very harsh. He can be very harsh, which, sometimes if you are playing badly, it can be a good thing. But most of the time, he's kind of slating players who, don't really deserve all the slander that he's giving to them. But that's just my opinion. But obviously, moving on to just a bit of a kind of your thoughts on Sunday's game. Obviously, it's going to be a very, very different challenge, Brighton, to a Brighton away than what Leicester was at home. What would you change from the lineup that we played against Leicester? How would you go about it differently?
Well, I'm not sure. I was happy with the side, but I would stick Lukaku. Up front though. I think Lukaku needs to be playing. That's the main change really. I think Bailey and Lindelof did well together as centre backs together. I think they're both a good pair. So that was good. Fred obviously needs to be playing. Yeah, I was actually fine with the squad, to be honest. I think Luke Shaw needs the game time. So overall, I think it's just that Lukaku needs to come in and play instead of Mata. Then I think that's the only change.
Yeah, no, totally agree. I think obviously, I think Bayern Lindelof did do quite well against Leicester. And I do think Lukaku, he will be back fully fit as well. And it'll be good because I think a lot of the players are still kind of not fully fit from the World Cup. They haven't done enough kind of training. So hopefully on Sunday, we'll have a few more players back, ready and fit, which will be good. But thanks very much for your call, mate. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, no problem, mate. No problem. And as I said, if you want to go check out Manchester United Fan Stand, I'm not sure if there's a link in the description down below, but on my channel page, if you go to my channel page, there will be, on my kind of recommended channels, Man United Fan Stand will be there. Or if it's not, I do apologise, but I will be, I will be putting links and stuff in the description and things like that. But yeah, I mean, It's a difficult one, isn't it? It's a difficult one because obviously I think both Daryl and Man United fans on there were saying that I think Zidane would be a decent option if Jose Mourinho was to leave. But ultimately, I think if Jose Mourinho was to leave, I think Zidane would be the best option. But I don't want Jose Mourinho to leave. I think Jose Mourinho is doing a great job as it is. And I think it would be better for him to stay, give him the whole season. And if we don't give him the whole season, I think it'll just be a bit of a farce because I think outside of Zidane, I don't see any better options than Jose Mourinho, and he definitely knows the players much better than anyone else. Welcome Man United Max, welcome to the stream, mate. Thanks for joining. If you haven't already, go and check out his channel in the link in the description down below. Also, feel free to leave a like on the video, guys. It'd be absolutely fantastic as well. No problem, Manchester United Fan Stand. Thank you for coming on, mate. Appreciate it. And go check out his channel as well. Rochdale fans, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. If you aren't already, please feel free to leave a like as well. But as I said, guys, I will be doing a match preview on Friday, a live stream with Brighton Fans TV. So it's going to be a good one. We've organised a bit of a collab, and I will also be on his channel as well. So that is going to be exciting. It's going to be very, very good. So stay tuned for that. He said Rochdale fans that don't like Man United. Yeah, well, I can guess that by the fact you're Rochdale fans. But anyway. But I mean, it doesn't matter if you don't like Man United on this channel. We're a multi-club channel, so yeah, there you go. You know what I mean, lads. You know what I mean. You can like whatever team you guys want to like. I don't mind. But yeah. But I mean, I think we probably talked a lot about Zidane. We've talked mostly about all I want to talk about in this stream, really. So yeah, I'm going to end it here, guys. I think it's a good time to end it. So what are your thoughts on the Zidane stuff? Please do leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Feel free to also subscribe to all the channels in the comment section down below. Subscribe to this channel if you are new. And I'll see you guys in the next one, which will probably be the Brighton preview. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in a bit.